Why should I obey God? This is the question we want to ask and answer this morning. If you really get down to it, this is a question that it implies that the person asking it really doesn't have a very good understanding of fundamental things. A person who really understands God and His nature wouldn't really ask this question, because they understand that God is sovereign. They understand that God is the Creator. They understand that every blessing they've ever experienced is directly resulting from God giving you that blessing. James would say these folks would understand, if these folks would understand that, God is a just God and He's all-powerful, then they would understand that He only wants the best for us, and any obligation we have that is revealed through His inspired word is beneficial for us, because ultimately He knows better than we do. All right, so why should we obey God? Well, you should obey God because God is the Creator. He created the universe. He created the earth that you inhabit. He gave you the body. He gave you the soul that inhabits your body. He is the one who designed that body to work in perfect harmony with itself. He has given you absolutely everything. Every wonderful thing you've ever experienced, everything that you love and hold dear, that you've enjoyed, is a direct result of God giving it to you providentially. So you need to understand that everything you enjoy, James would say, comes from God. Also understand that God being the Creator, this world, this universe, and you belong to God. You're His property. He owns you. You're the only reason you're alive is because He willed for you to be alive. What an ungrateful attitude to say, well, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be created. I didn't ask to live on this earth. That's like the spoiled little rich kid who gets mad at his dad for buying him a red Ferrari instead of black. You need to check yourself, right? What a terrible attitude. What an ungrateful, petulant, spoiled, rotten attitude. You need to understand that God knows better than you. In Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12 and 13, as God would deliver a message for Moses to give to the nation of Israel, He would say that He gave all of these laws and ordinances and commandments for thy good. God obligates man to do things because these things are beneficial for man. They are for your own good. God is looking out for your own good when we have this revelation given to us through His inspired word. You need to understand that God is sovereign. God is the owner of the universe. He created you, so He has every right. God is all-powerful. He has all authority. So He has every right to obligate us to do things, and we must do them or face the consequences. That's as simple. It's just like living in the USA. Oh, I didn't ask to be born in the USA, but you're subject to the laws of the individual states and the federal government. You just are. And whether you like it or not, most of these laws, at least they have been designed, for our own good, for our own protection. Now, obviously, things have gone astray. But things make sense secularly, but when you put them in religious terms, everybody flips out. Why should I obey God? Well, we've already discussed that God's sovereign. He's a creator. He has all authority. Therefore, He has every right to do so. We've already discussed that God knows what's best for you and you don't. Let's go further in that. This is the realization you need to come to. You are an infant. You're the little kid who wants to walk out into traffic. You're the kid who wants to put his hand on the stove, on the burner. You're the kid who wants to walk into the fireplace. That's just what it is. You have no idea what you're doing spiritually. Not a clue. And God is the loving parent who wants to protect you and keep you safe and guide you in the right way. It requires some humility to think of things that way, but ultimately that's the truth. Proverbs 14:12 says that there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You have no clue what you're doing spiritually. If you follow you will go to hell, guaranteed. There's no way around it. Romans 6:16 says that you're serving someone. You're either serving God, that's obedience and righteousness, or you're serving self, that's sin unto death. There's no third option. People will say, oh, I'm not religious. I don't believe in a religion. Yeah, you are. You just don't understand that religion is devotion to something, and your devotion is to yourself. You're your own God. You've created an idol in your own image, and that idol will let you do whatever you want to. Well, God's already talked about that. He says that the end of that is death, and that's exactly what's going to happen. God doesn't want that to happen. That's why he sent his son to die for you. But you need to understand something. You need to act with some humility, and you need to recognize that your condition without God is hopeless, lost, no chance. And he's made a chance for you. He's made a way for you to be saved through Jesus. John 14 and verse 6, through his gospel, his authority. Acts 4 and verse 12. Why should you obey God? Because he loves you, because he wants the best for you, and his inspired word is the only way you can possibly be saved from your own foolishness, from your own stupidity, from your own sin. Do you disagree with us? Look, we've offered on every video. Email us at freeportcoc@gmail.com. Comment on our videos that we'll post on YouTube or Facebook. We would encourage you to contact us if you'd like to discuss this further or discuss any topic concerning the Bible. We appreciate it and hope you have a good day.